A conspiracy theory has been spreading all over social media, claiming a direct cause of monkeypox. I assume you're aware of the monkeypox outbreak in Europe?
Yes.
They claim monkeypox was caused by Bill Gates. People on Twitter are actively disseminating a video clip of an interview Bill Gates gave last year. He warned governments of potential epidemics in the future, including monkeypox, which is not a typical virus for Europe. It started to spread lately. That much we know. So we have a big problem here. If we check our past video clips, and there's plenty of them, we'll see you talking not only about monkeypox, but also about the potential for epidemics caused by the still, vegetative, animal natures. Basically anything is possible. They might as well blame you.
Let them blame me.
For any problem possible?
For anything possible. Just don't forget the first and last name, who I am, and what I'm about. I'm ready.
How do we manage to bring these problems upon ourselves? How do we do that? Look, the pandemic, the war, monkeypox, something else.
It's very simple.
How?
All kinds of diseases emerge from within humanity internally as a result of the egocentric desire that wells up.
What, do I want monkeypox? Do I want that virus?
No, you don't want monkeypox, but you are causing it this way.
What do I do to cause it? I absolutely don't want humanity to suffer at all.
That doesn't mean you want it or don't, because it doesn't depend on your desire. It depends on the severity of the ego you're working with, the kind of ego you live in. The coarser the ego you live in, the greater problems you bring upon yourself from the depths of nature, your very own nature.
Is this based on a specific law that exists?
Of course.
The greater all of our egos are, the greater the problems that befall us?
Of course. After all, you make use of that ego. It reveals itself, and that's where all these misfortunes originate.
So we open it up and unleash a kind of genie?
Yes, precisely.
Precisely so? So is it possible that if the ego continues to grow, we'll unleash something we can't handle?
Without a doubt. Humanity will have to face huge problems.
How do we go about closing that Pandora's box?
By suppressing the ego in which we work. We have to be correcting the ego, putting it back in, not allowing it to break out of its depth.
Can it be suppressed somehow?
It's in our hands, so it depends only on us. If we collectively won't relate to each other in a way such that the ego is revealed, then none of these external problems will manifest.
I really like this law. There's a direct correlation.
It is absolutely direct. Same thing here, meaning the inner ego is the essence of nature, and all the problems swirl about it. Family-related, health-related, and so on. Biological, egotistical, you name it. Egoism is the very essence of our lives. The more we use the ego, the greater the problems we bring upon us on all levels, biological, physical, social, so it makes sense that these nascent ailments are materializing, and it's going to get worse and worse for us.
So you're saying that we tackle only the consequences?
If you want to tackle the root of it, then it's the ego itself, nothing else.
How come we never realize this?
Because we don't want to, because it's against our nature.
We waste billions, produce medicine.
You can do whatever you want, it won't mean a thing.
But we never come to this.
You never want to come to this. Even if you're brought face to face with this, you will say, no, I'd rather work on curing cancer, for instance. Cancer is the direct consequence of the ego, direct one, because the cells consume each other, but you won't do anything about these cells not forming in the first place. Eventually, we won't have a choice but to work against our own nature. And this is the antidote to all the problems on every level. That's it.
What can we do to achieve this kind of understanding as quickly as possible? What? Tell us. In principle, I completely understand your logic. Completely.
Diseases, problems. Even if humanity is annihilated, that won't help. Even annihilating it won't help.
What will help?
Only gradual awareness, nurtured by means of education, anti-egotistical education. That's it. So come and see to educate yourselves.